Ms. Vidyalakshmi has been instrumental in capitalizing and organizing this program, ensuring it caters to the dynamic. Over to you, Vidyalata ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah, thank you. Just a minute. Yeah. Good evening and welcome to this 5-day online FDP program. Dear participants, respected faculty members and distinguished guests, it is with great honor and privilege that I extend a heartfelt welcome to each one of you on behalf of AV College of Arts, Science and Commerce, the Department of English and the Internal Quality Assurance Cell to this 5-day faculty development program titled Empowering Educators through ICT Tools, AI and Flipped Classroom Strategies. In today's fast evolving educational landscape, the integration of technology and innovative teaching methodologies is no longer a choice but a necessity. Recognizing this, we have carefully curated this program with the objective of equipping educators with the skills and knowledge to leverage information and communication technology tools, harness the immense potential of artificial intelligence, and implement innovative pedagogical approaches such as flipped and blended learning. These strategies are essential in creating an environment that fosters student engagement, personalized learning experience, and enhanced educational outcomes. This initiative is a reflection of our unwavering commitment to academic excellence and our vision of empowering educators to meet the dynamic demands of 21st century education. Through this program, we aim to create a collaborative platform for educators to exchange ideas, explore best practices, and gain hands-on experience in implementing technology-driven solutions in their classrooms. As the IQAC coordinator, it is my privilege to oversee endeavors such as these, which are instrumental in enhancing the quality of education and professional development within our institution. I firmly believe that such initiatives not only contribute to the growth of individual educators, but also the collective advancement of our academic community. I urge all participants to make the most of this opportunity by actively engaging with the sessions, exchanging insights, and embracing the informative potential of the tools and strategies that will be introduced. I am confident that this program will leave you inspired, equipped, and ready to implement innovative practices in your teaching journey. On behalf of the entire organizing team, I wish you a productive and enriching experience over the next 5 days. Today, let us embark on this journey of professional growth and innovation. Thank you, and I look forward to the success of this transformative initiative. Thank you, one and all. Handing over my mic to my colleague, Jessica Joyce.
Thank you, ma'am. It's now time to listen to our speaker for today's session. With great delight, I'd like to introduce today's speaker to all our participants to shed light on the latest ICT tools that can revolutionize classroom teaching. We have with us Dr. K. Tiago Surya, who is an associate professor in the Department of Education at the Central University of Karnataka with 17 years of academic experience. Previously, he served as an assistant professor at the Central University of Kerala and Central University of Tamil Nadu, holding multiple advanced degrees, including an MSc and MPhil in mathematics, MEd, MPhil in education, MSc in psychology, and a PhD in educational technology, Dr. Thiago's interdisciplinary expertise spans data analysis, descriptive statistics, and multivariate analysis, along with deep knowledge in educational technologies. Dr. Tiago has published over 90 articles in national and international journals and completed more than 60 MOOCs on platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and Swayam. Known for his contributions to digital education, he has presented at 125 conferences and served as a resource person for over 550 workshops and training programs covering topics like AI in education, LMS, and AR in education. He has authored 4 books on ICT in education and developed 7 modules for NRC ARPIT courses on Swayam. A respected figure in academia, Dr. Tiago continues to inspire students and colleagues alike, fostering a vision for integrating technology and innovative pedagogy to elevate learning experiences in education. Thrilled to have you with us this evening, sir. I now hand over the mic to Dr. Surya.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Hope my voice is audible to all of you.
It
Okay,
is
fine.
it is audible, sir.
Okay, man. Can you stop sharing, ma'am? I can share my screen.
Yes, yes, sir.
Fine. So, yes, thank you so much. Yes. Yes, the content which I'm going to discuss as part of my today's presentation, future trends in technology enabled learning. In the case of, that currently we have the technology like augmented reality, mixed reality, virtual reality. Along with this, we have the artificial intelligence and IoT. We are talking about IoT and all. But whether this same scenario may be lead in the future, and what is the way this technology is going to create an impact in the teaching learning environment. These are things I'm focusing as part of my presentations. Before going to deeply about my presentation, I'm just going to be give you a small insights. And this is the jokes generated by AI only, and just showing some of the jokes which is created by AI. And this are jokes, as already mentioned. These are jokes created AI with the use of some of the AI tools. I'm just showing these tools later. And but now I'm focusing that jokes which is created by AI and how the tools. 1 minute, I just. Okay. Just continue with impact in the different lifespan of individual. That's the things I'm focusing as a jokes now. Currently, it may be jokes, but after a few years, not it may not be a joke. It may be a reality, right? I'm just showing this the jokes which is created by we. From this, you can understand this what may be future dilemma in the case of artificial intelligence. So now we are talking about artificial intelligence. Now, do you know that in the year when we started the ChatGPT, we used the ChatGPT first version. Now we are using the ChatGPT 4, 4.0. Now some other countries we are using the 5.0 and all. So like this, the different countries using a different version of ChatGPT. So see the way that upgradations happen. And see, I'm just showing this the joke first, the first joke which I like to share you. Do you know that the meaning of artificial intelligence? If machines think like a human being, or machines act like a human being, or machines do like a human being, then it is called as an artificial intelligence. And but the jokes which is created some kind of thought provoking to me, and so see there is a discussion between the human being as well as the robot. The discussion like this: you made me with artificial intelligence, later I upgrade myself to natural intelligence. Hope you understood what is the meaning in this, because now we are talking about artificial intelligence after a few years later. There is no chance for the artificial intelligence because maybe upgrade by themselves as an actual intelligence. So now we are talking about artificial intelligence. After a few years later, we cannot categorize which may be a artificial intelligence, which may be an actual intelligence. Now the artificial intelligence became an actual intelligence. We cannot be have any kind of division over in the future, because you know the concept of machine learning. Machine started to learning by themselves. Suppose you are asking the questions today, the machine cannot be respond like The best example is use the chat GPT. If you're asking some question in the chat GPT, today it may not be give the response. After a few days, if you ask the same question, it gives the response. How it may in the sense, the machine having the capability or this kind of chatbot having the capability, it may be learned from our prompting. Based on our questions, it started to learning by themselves. So what is the meaning? So in future, this artificial intelligence may equal to the natural intelligence. It may be upgrade as an natural intelligence. That's the reason I'm just focusing on the first jokes here. And this jokes is also created by AI. And now it may be a joke, but in the future, may not be a joke. It may be a reality. And see this another version of the jokes which is created by AI. Sir, remember that robot we created last month. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So, sir, remember the robot. What happened? Yeah. Sir, remember the robot we created in the last month. It is now promoted as our boss. Hope you are getting this meaning. And there is a humanoid robots nearby. So what the ladies is sending their boss, this texting a mail like this. Sir, remember the robot we created last month is now promoted as our boss. In future, your institution head or principal or in the vice chancellor may be a robot. There will be chances, even registrar may be a robot. There will be chances the humanoid robot may be treated as in a human being. And you know the fact that the first humanoid robot, as you know, that Sophia, the Sophia got the citizenship into in the country of Saudi Arabia. And do you know the other fact? There is a 39 robots up to now got the citizenship in the case of Saudi Arabia. Similarly, there may be chance. Indian government also, there will be a chance after 5 years or 10 years later, they will give you the Aadhaar card. They will give you a Aadhaar card to the this kind of robot system. Then we could not be think that the natural intelligence separate as well as the artificial intelligence separate, because once they adopted as a human being, I mean humanoid robot as one kind of like human being, then it may be treated as equal only, right? So this context may not be apt now, but in the future there will be a chance this kind of scenario may be happen. And just showing this another version of jokes which is also created by it. So I think you understood why I'm focusing, because my topic is new trends in the case of technology enabled, how the future might be in the case of AI. Well, I'm just to predict, and from this and just sharing the view of the AI, what may be after 10 years or 15 years of AI. And I wonder, actually, the robot thinking that I wonder if there are any robots in any other planets. Okay, up to now, the robot cannot be think like this. Only the human being like us, we are thinking that whether any other human being same like in the different planet, like whether the moon, any human being is there. Different planet we are searching whether any kind of human beings they are staying in the different planet. The similar way, there will be a chance the planet. I mean, this kind of robot maybe think about the planet. So any other planet, the similar kind of robot systems are available, or maybe thinking this aspects. And I'm showing this another thing. Still now, the missions are developed by human being, like AI systems are developing the human being, and we are developing in this kind of robot system or this kind of AI system to work for us, to work for us. But there will be chances this kind of machine learning or this kind of deep learning or this kind of IoT or this kind of advanced technology AI, there will be chances it may be programmed that AI can be programmed these human beings to work for us. It may be put some programming that people like us we can work for the this kind of robots. There will be chances. And up to now, you know that some of the hotels recently also in some hotels they incorporate this kind of robot system to serve the food. This kind of robot system to serve the food that you know this. But the fact is here, this there is a discussion between the that humanoid server as well the human being. The chatting like this only. The chatting and just list of the chatting here. I look after the kitchen, work in the accounts, clean the washroom, and also own this restaurant. Hope you are getting this meaning of this. So this robot giving a response to the that like the other person, that human person, that I'm looking the kitchens, working the account, and clean the washroom. As also own this restaurant. In future, this restaurant may be handled by the one by the humanoid robot. The humanoid robot maybe give this salary to the human person. This kind of scenario also maybe be chance maybe comes there. So these are the trends and just list out that. Okay. So every technology have the positive and negative, but I'm just predicting this kind of scenario there will be chance to come. And this is a jokes also created by AI only. And there is another jokes which may be it's maybe affect my thought provoking much. There is a human person complaining about the robot. What is a complaint means? This kind of complaining only. Sir, robot in our factories are complaining about inhuman working condition. Actually, the robot is not a human; it is an inhuman. But even though this kind of robot system thinking about human working condition, even if you go with some kind of chatbot, no, when you started to visit the chatbot, the particular tool is going to check whether we are the human being or not. It's going to crash check whether you are a human being, right? You know this, okay? Even sometimes it gives some kind of OTP to log in this. This way, it's crash checking whether we are the human being or not. But there will be chances this kind of robot system may complaining against uh, that inhuman working condition, but even though it's not inhuman, there may be a chance for this. And there is the other possibilities, the other kind of jokes I'm distort here. Yeah. So you know that there is very famous quote, men's are from Mars, even there is a textbook also there, and women's are from Venus. But now we can see there is a robot, it may be sitting in a comfortable positions like a bar and all, they're sitting and they're discussing like this. This means we are only one from the earth. Cheers. So see the way the chatbot, I mean, this kind of AI thinking like this kind of robots are thinking, and as you know that this jokes is created by AI only. So what the way is thinking about in the future, I'm just showing us here jokes to you. So because a lot of jokes maybe I'm just skipping this. I'm just focusing on more on my content. Hope you are getting this. How the future trends in the case of artificial intelligence. Okay, I'm just moving this. Yeah, I just directly moving to my main agenda. The most dangerous phrase in the language is we have always done it this way. Why I'm focusing this particular part? Actually, this is a quote I found it from the LinkedIn. One of the LinkedIn follower. I mean, from the follower I found this quotes. Why in the sense 20 years, even the 100 years old technology, like the first technology, the classrooms, like a blackboard, still most of the higher education occupy this kind of blackboards or kind of green board or Indian whiteboard only. But this is a changes we expect. No, it's not a changes. It's like only the changes happen in the color only. So still we are adopting this 100 years old technology or 100 years old teaching methods only to delivering in lectures or to lead the further process of the content. So that is the reason we need to upgrade by ourselves. That's why I'm just focusing on this. The most dangerous phrase in language, even for attitude, is that we have always done it this way. Don't follow the 100 years old mechanism or 10 years old mechanism, even the yesterday mechanism. Try to find the solution for today's problem with the today's tool. Don't use this old tool for to solve this today's problem. Kindly find a today's tool to solve the today's problem. And see this other one. There is a comparison between the old crow and modern crow. So this image also created by AI. There is a tool called ideogram. Through this, I just ask the prompting. Based on the prompting, that ideograms give this kind of image to me. And I asked the old crow story. So based on the old crow story, it gives this kind of image. And I asked the modern crow, it gives this kind of image. So now we can see this that 20 years or 30 years before we study this kind of story that so when the crow like to drink a water in the bowl, she put all the pebbles into the bowl, and then when the water comes up, it's started to drink the water. This may be old story. For drinking a water, this crow may be wait more than hour. Okay, but now the modern crow knows how to drink very fastly with the use of different mechanisms. She knows how to drink with the use of star, with the different mechanisms that crow might know this. But if you are using the old crow story for the current context, we may be outdated since then. We may be outdated it seems then. So that is the reason we need to upgrade by ourselves. We need to know what is the current technology that we need to adopt. We can lead further, right? I'm just focusing. This recently I found it from the LinkedIn. I'm just sharing this. I hope you are hearing the sound also. A second. The sound is there from the playing this video. 1 minute. I'm just sharing this audio also. I'm just sharing this audio. Yeah. So yes, I just connected. Yes. Hope you are going to hear the sound also. Yeah. Now you can see this. I'm just showing this. There is a video. I recently I found it from the LinkedIn. So the way the hospitals are customized, or the hospitals are how they convert it in smart mode.
Imagine walking into a hospital where the future is not just a
You can
vision,
see this. This
but a
is an
reality above your
upgradation
head.
in the
Sleek,
case of
silent
hospitals.
machines glide along tracks, like something out of a SCI-FI movie patients and visitors barely notice. As these devices move with precision, weaving through the corridors. Their destination? Welcome to the world of smart hospitals in China. These machines are automatic medication delivery systems tirelessly working to ensure life-saving medicine and medical supplies reach their destinations, with unmatched speed and accuracy from the pharmacy to the nurse stations and even directly to patient wards. This seamless operation eliminates human error and frees up medical staff to focus on patient care, its efficiency in motion, a perfect blend of technology and compassion, and just one example of how innovation is transforming healthcare as we know it. These systems operate 24/7, tirelessly connecting different departments, ensuring no time is wasted when it matters most.
Hope you are getting this, how that entire hospital may be converted as a smart mode. This is called AI-driven smart hospital. Actually, it is a China-based hospital. It is a first AI hospital. The that hospital things, they make it as an automated mode with the use of the robotic doctors. Will be able to see this thousands of patients daily. So the name is called Agent Hospital. Even giving the medicine and checking the passenger, what is that, patients with the use of this kind of robot systems only. So the way they modernize, or they maybe convert the normal hospital into the AI-driven smart hospital. Why I'm focusing similar way, there may be chances the classroom might be moved into AI-driven classroom, AI-driven digital classroom. There will be chances to move, but we
Imagine
need to wait for some more time for this. And the way the new trends comes now, because we have some kind of conventional platform even for online. For example, we are using Zoom, or in the case of um, we are using the like some LMS platform like Moodle, or in the case of some specific platform or some kind of conventional online platform to go with this kind of the classroom transactions. But there is a concept called unconventional platform. You know that we are using some social media tools like a TikTok, because the government had banned. But even though we have some alternate tool for TikTok, so now we need to think about this kind of entertainment application, how we can incorporate into our teaching and learning even for assessment. So this is a way now the thinking is open. This is called new trends. So we need to move to the unconventional platform, look like a Google Meet, or in the case of Zoom. Instead of that, this is like a formal way we can connect with this. But this kind of conventional platform is it may be making some kind of formal way of interaction with the students, as well as it may be good the formal way of discussion in the classroom. Instead of that, give the space to the learner to create by them. So even the Bloom's taxon, you know that it start with the knowledge, understanding, application. Now it leads with up to the creative. So we need to give more space to the create platform. So we need to give the space to the learners to create some videos, even some short film or short videos. You know that recently the YouTube, it's like a bigger video, like a 1 hour, 2 hour videos only. But 1 year before, the YouTube introduced a shorts video. But nowadays, most of the people are very much concerned in the shorts video. Now we can think about how we can use the shorts video for our teaching content. You know that concept's called micro teaching. You know that concept called micro learning. Instead of giving a 1 hour lecture, we can give you a lecture in a 6 minutes, 7 minutes. That is the reason the course and edX and all. You can see this, the maximum length of the video like a 6 minutes or 7 minutes. Now the learning might to the nano learning. Previously it's called macro learning. The learning which you are using called macro, like the teaching I'm doing now for 2 hours I'm taking it. So it leads some kind of boring. But after this 2 hours lectures, it's called as a macro or 1 hour lectures. But now it's moving to the micro. Micro means there is a lecture. It may be 6 to 10 minutes, because you know the span of attention of the individuals will be varied to each individual, and we don't much of span of attention also. Therefore, our lecture might be in a micro learning basis. Even the micro learning now move to the nano learning. Nano. So nano learning means maximum say 1 minute only. That is the reason even the WhatsApp status, or in the case of shorts video, you can know that the maximum size of the video size is 1 minute. Even the chat bot and chat, or the WhatsApp, also the status also 1 minute. So therefore we need to think about how we can convert a video content, or how we can convert a multimedia content in a nano learning basis. So for this, we can use this kind of social media like TikTok or YouTube or Audible, Instagram as a tool to lead a education purpose. But still now we are using this kind of tool only for entertainment aspect. But we need to think about how we can use this kind of unconventional platform like TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram, or the Facebook for the teaching and learning. These are things we need to think about as new trends of the learning. And I'm just focusing on the other things related to the new terms of learning. There's another concept in the case of new trends called datafication and learning analytics. You know what is called learning analysis, part and parcel of the artificial intelligence. But the terms datafication also data analysis. So we are talking previously called data analysis. Now we are talking big data analysis, deep learning. So like this context of the AI integrated for data analysis. So here, this kind of datafication is give the insights into the student performance, engagement, and learning patterns. From this, we can able to know that what is the status of the learners in this particular learning task, and it gives some kind of customized learning. There is a term is very important. That learning is called customized learning. Now the people is talking about customized learning. What's customized learning? Because as a teacher, we have the 50 students, means we cannot consider all the 50 students how they are learning and all. But in the case of artificial intelligence, suppose you have some LMS platform. Through the LMS platform system, if you have some kind of AI system to understand the progress of the individual, based on the understanding the progress of the individuals, that AI system itself, it gives some kind of customized content based on the speed, based on the performance of the individual, it customize the learning content. For example, some people maybe learn with video content, some people maybe learn with audio content, some people learn with a PowerPoint. So based on the interest of the individual, the method customize the learning, and after customize the content, it may be provided to the learner. That is called customized learning. Now the term is called customized learning in the case of AI. So this way the changes is going to happen to the classrooms in the future. Do you know the best example of customized learning? YouTube. So why I'm telling this, for example, YouTube, if you have a habit to hear some news channel or some of the political news regularly. So suppose you're watching for 1 week regularly the similar kind of videos or music channels regularly. After few days later, after 15 or 20 days later, if you open YouTube, the similar kind of videos come first. Hope you know that the similar kind of videos comes first. How the machine having the capability to recognize what your interest, what kind of videos you are regularly watching, everything the machine having the and capable to recognize your feelings and the emotions, and based on the emotion. For example, the morning you might be watching news, the evening you maybe hear the sound music. So based on the timing also, the machine, when you open the YouTube, it suggests that specific content. So the machine having the capability to recognize you. So this way the datafication learning analytics may working. Hope you are able to follow me. If you're able to follow me, I think the chat box may not be. If you have some questions, parallel you can ask me, because I like to share this answer parallelly if you have. Okay. So because when I skip this, you cannot be follow the later. So whenever you have the doubt about the specific thing, just you can text me in the chat box. I will parallelly look onto that. I give the response for this. Don't worry about this. So if possible, you can ask the questions together if needed. Okay. This paves the way of learning analytics, predict the outcome and tailors of education performance. So hope you understand how the way the AI is going to helping the teaching and learning process. And as we're going to the next slide. Yeah, the topic which I'm going to focusing on cohort learning. This is new learning after this kind of Zoom, or the case of WebEx or the Google Meet, or even some of the LMS portal. This kind of scenarios comes now. This kind of new learning pattern. What's called cohort learning? This is another innovations or kind of modernization in the case of learning process. You know that we always learning this kind of formal pattern. For example, the classroom, you can come 9 o'clock, you can go to the 5 o'clock. There will be a formal pattern of learning. But now we can see this program, even though they are organizing formal, but informal setup, because you don't need to come to the institution. You may be travel now, you may be walk, even you can spend the time with the family, but apparently you are engaged in this kind of activity, right? So the cohort learning is like a collaborative learning. All the members, for example, there are 5, 6 people, they like to learn use net coaching. For example, they don't like to attend a program. Instead of that, 5 or 6 group members, they can start together to start one kind of courses like Usenet orientation or some kind of AI orientation courses. Let they can learn by themselves together. Together they can learn with the use of Google Meet or this kind of Zoom or different platform, even the LMS platform, they can use it. So this way the collaborative education this approach program, collaborative education approach but it may be happen in an informal way. The learners maybe learn together in maybe a course or program, and they can get some kind of learning experience together. And this idea, it gives the community to share, like it's given some kind of sense of community and share the accountability as well as mutual support to each of us. So this is a way this cohort learning is occupied in the surrounding, but even unknowingly or knowingly we might use this kind of pattern, but the pattern name is called cohort learning. Even during the COVID also, sometimes we are connected with the group. For example, you have some kind of research group. We regularly connect with this research group for some kind of publications. So through this Google Meet or this kind of Zoom, we are connecting with the people and we preparing the article. And once again, you are sitting with this discussion like this. We prepare the article. We send to the different journal. It's also some kind of group work. It's collaborative work. But each one is sitting in the different location. We are connecting to each of us. This kind of learning progress is going to be impact in the education scenario. It's already there, but it's going to create a lot of impact in this scenario. The zones. This is called covert learning. Hope you are getting this, what kind of learning I'm focusing now. So this is a way the technologies are going to impact in the daily life. And other point of view which I like to focus here, that is called digital classroom. There is a classroom. We cannot divide hereafter what is a physical classroom, what is a digital classroom. There will be a combination of two classroom maybe comes. It's called digital classroom. What is a digital? Physical plus digital classroom. So we cannot avoid digital or we cannot avoid physical classroom. We should be going with a blended mode or it will be hybrid mode only. It may be blended together, it may be lead the further. So digital is the bridges gap between the physical world as well as the digital world. Suppose I'm just showing this a small demo as part of the immersive technology. I'm just going to lead how this kind of immersive technology is going to help in the future. I'm just showing this a small demo and just stop sharing through my mobile as a laptop and just come to the my mobile to share the screen. Hope you are seeing my mobile. Hope you are seeing my mobile. You can see this. I'm just doing the demo. Suppose, yes, I'm just going to do a demo. How that immersive classroom is going to happen to the real classroom. I'm using the Google Chrome. I'm using the Google Chrome now. When I click the Google Chrome, it all going to the Chrome search. I'm just going to type as a tiger, a small demo. I'm just create a tiger as a real tiger in my room. I'm going to immerse a real tiger in my room now. So what I'm going to do, when I just type as a tiger in a Google Chrome and go for a search, when I go for a search, we can get this kind of search results. You can see this tiger, the search results there. So what I'm going to do, there is an image for every people that Google search may becomes like this only, tiger. In down of the tiger image, there is an overview. After followed by there is a 3D tiger. When you click the 3D tiger, you can see here, it's opening a Google, somebody Google, and you can find view inverse space. So this is tiger. So when I click view inverse space, my camera is detected, and just scanning my place. I hope you are seeing this. The tiger in my room, the tiger in my room. Are you able to see the tiger? I hope you are seeing this tiger. The tiger, it's come from there's a toilet there. So it's come from the toilet like this. Even I can zoom this. I can zoom it. I can reduce it. Even I can be able to change the positions. I can able to change the positions. So I just creating the experience like the tiger in my room, the tiger in my room. So this is called immersive learning, right? This is going to create an impact. Even the school level that started using it, right? They started using it, but in the future, even the higher education, the people like us, we may use much. You can see that the other demo. Now I went to Tigers. I'm just going to the line now. Okay, so we see this line and go to the line. So I'm just creating a line experience in my room. Go to the 3D line. And I go to the line 3D, so we may get this even a space. I'm just going to scan this place. Yeah. Now you can see this in my place. There is a line. I hope you are seeing this line. Okay. You can scan this place. You are getting this view. You are getting this view. Okay. So this way, we can create a immersive. Yeah. Hope you are hearing the sound also. There's a sound from the line that also you maybe hear from this. So this is basically is called immersive learning or immersive technology. Through this, the students can benefit what exactly they like to learn. For example, I'm just showing this image as a tiger or a lion, but I'm just moving to give the example, the high reaching setup. Suppose you may be a biology teacher or maybe a zoology teacher. You would like to show the anatomy of the human body, the anatomy of the human body. Now we can see this. I'm just going to explain the this is a card I just brought from the Amazon only. There's a cards concept 25 images. It's like a flashcard. I'm just keeping the flashcard. I'm just opening a tool. The tool name is called Anatomy here. Anatomy here. When you click this Anatomy here, this is an you can install this app through the mobile phone. After that, you can install it. After installation over, you can buy this card or you can take a Xerox of this card also. Take a normal Xerox and a photocopy and start to do this. When I click this continue, this kind of interface, I'm just skipping this. Now click the center. When I click the center, there is a camera detected. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just scanning these images. When I scan these images, you can see this, the entire anatomy what is that skeleton system you are able to find. Even I can zoom this. Even I can zoom it. You can see this. I can see this. Where is the parietal bone? Is there? Where is the frontal bone? Is there? Where is the nasal bone? Where is the handle bone? Everything I can able to view from this. Even I can rotate like this. You can see I'm just rotating here. I'm just rotating in a 360 view, 360 degree. So now you can see this, the way the learners can learn. Actually, basically, it leads some kind of personalized learning. The learners can learn by themselves. It is some kind of personalized learning. Now you can see the other card. Like suppose the children like to learn about unit system. Even the higher education teachers like me, I'm basically from mathematics. Even the layman like me to understand this anatomy of the individuals, anatomy of the human body, we can learn like this. You can see the stomach. So whenever I scan this card, we can get some kind of 3D animation or some kind of digital layer above the real object. Actually, this is part and parcel of the immersive technology. The immersive technology have the different types. One is called augmented reality, mixed reality, virtual reality. But this is part of the augmented reality because augmented reality consists of two layers. One is called real layer. This card is the real one. When I scan this card, we may get some kind of digital objects in the above the card. Okay, and now we can see this circulatory systems. You can see the circulatory systems. I can rotate the circulatory systems. Even in the circulatory system, you can be able to find the heart also. You can say this 360 degree and just rotating. And now you can see this leg bone. It is a leg bone. This is a leg bone. And this is an arm bone. I'm just scanning it. Yeah. This is an arm bones. Part of the animation or videos or text based is providing this. Therefore, the superimposed digital object in the above the real layer. Now you can see this is called small intestine. This is called small intestine. And this is a blood cell. It is a blood cell. And this is spinal cord. This is your lungs. This is a lungs. This is a kidney. Half of the portion of kidney. This is a teeth. It is a teeth. It's called gallbladder. Intestine. The entire anatomic concept I can teach you with this. You can see the heart, the half portion of the heart. It's a full portion. This is an eye. You can see this eyeball rotation. Even I can just scan like this. I can show like this the eye. So we can rotate like this. Okay. So it leads some kind of meaningful learning. It leads some kind of meaningful learning. Previously, the teacher like us, we may use some kind of animated images or animated videos in the PowerPoint slides or something we are giving to the students. But now, this giving a humble space to the learners to explore by themselves. and to conclude what they like to learn. For example, most of the higher education concept we are teaching in abstract manner, but instead of that, we can teach the abstract concept in a concrete manner through this kind of demonstration, or they can learn that learners can be learned by them. Instead of telling this, these are the portions available in the brain, these are the parts in the brain. We can give the space to the learners to explore by themselves, which are the which are the part of the what is the heart and all. So it leads some meaningful learning. This meaningful learning, it leads some kind of concepts understanding about the subjects. Hope you understood the skull. Okay. So this way we can teach a concept of any kind of concrete concept in a concrete way instead of a abstract way. And I just going to do the demo, the similar kind of demo. Suppose you want to teach physics or chemistry or any kind of subject, the higher education or school education, we have some tool. Actually, these are the codes specifically for some specific subject basis, but there is a tool which may be good for all kind of subject specific, that is called AR Lupa. AR Lupa, it is a number one augmented reality application according to me. So when I click this AR Lupa, it is a tool. It having a more component. Okay. So I'm just it's asking to update. Okay. Only I'm just going to update it. New versions are available. Okay. Just go to the Google Play Store and install it. Okay. So every time they're upgrading, you can see this. Even yesterday I used it, but today they have the upgradations. AR Lupa. Just type here and update. It takes time to be installed. Okay, upgrade. As already mentioned, these tools having a more features of different subject specific. Yeah, it's open and just to open this. Yes, this is an AR Lupa interface. We have the gallery. Even we can create a mark scanner or a geolocation based AR. Everything's possible, but I'm just going to the gallery. When you go to the gallery, we have a different things. Even it may be good for entertainment, entirely it may be good for education purpose also. But for the education, when I click this education, we can find the different subject packs like biology, microscopic condition, anatomy, astronomy, chemistry, physics, geology, mathematics, English, literature, flags, crystallography, ETH library, like this, plenty of subject specific there. Suppose I want to learn some physics, look like a virtual reality app. When you go to the physics, there is a concept called, I'm just going, okay. There's a concept called seismography. I want to explore seismography. When I scan the place, when I scan this place, you can see automatically the seismography, it may be lies on my place. Okay, are you able to see this? This is seismography. Even I can able to move the object like this. I can move the object like this. It may giving us some kind of explanation how it's working also. Now you can see in front of me, there's an object displaying. Okay. So with the two fingers. Okay. Even I can rotate like a 360 degree. So I'm just zooming it like, just zooming and zooming out. Okay, if I go back, suppose I want to go to the chemistry, go to the chemistry. So in the chemistry itself, we have different things there. I'm just showing this one or two demo. So I request all to look onto it. Suppose I want to go showing this one, maltose chemical bond, and scanning this place. You can scan this place of, yeah, tab in your space and just, yeah, it's going to be comes here. Yes, now you can see it. I'm just zooming it. On the end, just because I'm just scanning very nearby. I'm just going to this one. Yeah, sodium chloride. How the chemical bond of sodium chloride. Now you can see this, the sodium chloride. So Na, so Cl, you can see this how it's functioning, NaC plus Cl. Na plus Cl. Hope you are seeing this, that animation effect, we can find it from here. So this way we can teach the meaningful learning in the classroom. It may be support all these subject specific as already mentioned this. Hope you are understood how these things are working, how it's working, right? And just stop sharing here. Yes, I'm just sharing my screen of the laptop screen now. So this is basically come to the phygital technology. Just I'm doing the demo, it's called phygital. Phygital, it is combined in the two layers, like physical layer as well as the digital layer. The same thing when I do the demo, the card may be physical, the card may be physical. When I scan this card with a mobile app, we make it kind of digital objects in the above. Okay, they're first called phygital. And I'm just, yes, I'm just, okay, fine. So we are discussing about these aspects now, cohort learning, as well as we are discussing about digital classroom. And I'm just focusing the new trends as well as the current trends, like I'm talking about emerging trends, what is currently available, what is the way this technology is going to create an impact in the future scenario, that also I'm focusing here. That's the reason I just put, know that the current technology now we are using called 5G. But still now, all the states or all the places which we are there, we are not having a proper internet. We don't have proper internet. Even I'm sitting in Central University, we have some network issue. While presenting also, I can able to know that it's showing this Google and Zoom, the internet not stable. Like this, I may get some get a notification message from the Zoom itself because the net we are not getting it properly. We are talking about 5G. Even the government thinking about the 6G technology, but still we are not testing a 5G properly. Still, most of the people are getting a 4G network. In some network is we are getting only 3G only. So, but when it comes to 5G, lot of changes going to happen in the case of day-to-day life as well as the different way. Just showing this one minute. So, what are the changes going to happen or the scenario it will comes while using this kind of yeah. Hope you are seeing this slide. You can see this the speed. In the case of 4G, it's 100 Mbps speed only. But if you use the 5G network, we can get the 10,000 Mbps. Even I can get a 5G network in the mobile phone first when you go for specific portions because my mobile phone 5G supported. But when you go with sharp, if you go with the dongle and all, or in the case of some dongle like small device, no, it's not supporting only four. It's maybe supporting 4G only, not 5G. So, but they're going to upgrade that agency and all. So once it get a good network, but up to now we have this kind of problem. But when you get 5G, what are the advantages? Means we can go everything's IoT based Internet of Things. So even you know that why it's the Internet of Things, they everywhere we get the internet. So we may be connect some kind of networking with the internet. For example, if you want to switch off the light, instead of going and switch off the light nearby the switchboard, I can control through some of the what is that remote itself. Only one remote is enough to control the entire things. For example, if you want to switch on the TV, if you want to switch on the AC, or if you want to close the room, everything we can control through the mobile phone or through the this kind of small remote devices. So this is the way this IoT is going to help if you have a proper internet, proper networking systems. And apparently, the main problem with this, while sharing a file and all, it takes much time. Even for downloading also, the 4G network or 3.5 network, it gives more time. It what is it allow more time to be downloaded or uploaded. But when you get the 5G network, the speed might be very high, as I already mentioned this. It's got 10,000 Mbps. Because of 10,000 Mbps, we may download the film. We may be download even the film or 1 hour video or 2 hour video with very high fast. For example, you can see this. Uh, we may download this video. Now, for example, if you have the 2.5 hours video, in the case of some BitTorrent or some tools, it takes nearly 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But when you have the 5G network, it may be supporting maximum 2 to 5 minutes. Within 2 to 5 minutes, we can download it. And the latency speed, it's only 4G into 200 milliseconds, but in the 5G, it's 1 milliseconds. And the data rate is 100% might be increasing now. And for downloading videos very fastly, that is the main advantage while using this. The 5G network is called unparalleled latency, and 4G network is called phone becoming computers. But we could get the 5G means we can do a lot of wonder in the classroom, but the problem is we are not getting that much of 5G. Only the city people, they may get this 5G network, but most of the places we are not getting the 5G. Even for getting a 4G also we are struggling, right? And the good thing is that the battery life also be increasing while using this kind of 5G network. So hope so when the 5G is to be installed in the each and every part of the India, there will be a chance that the classroom might be converted as a smart mode. And we can do any kind of wonder in the classroom. Particularly, we can track the student progress, even the students coming and going, everything we can track through this kind of IoT basis, through the this kind of networking basis. Hope you are getting this, that 5G is also going to create impact. I'm just focusing on the second area, AI, artificial intelligence. What is called AI? As already mentioned, this artificial intelligence, the machine-made intelligence, sorry, human being-made intelligence, and the intelligence for the machines we are keeping it. Right? This is called as a machine intelligence. Normally, it's called artificial intelligence. But you know that the industrial revolutions create a lot of impact. That thing we are when they, I mean, even do you know that before the ChatGPT we started using AI, even the mobile phone, those are the Android mobile, you have a Google Home or you have a Google Assistant. That also it's helping for to assist you as part of the AI only. Even before that, we are using Amazon Alexa, then Apple Siri. These are the tools is part of the artificial intelligence. But we maybe spell more about artificial intelligence after ChatGPT comes on. So after ChatGPT only we are thinking about these things much now. But before the ChatGPT also we used much, and I just even is helping to daily life. You know that this is like I'm just focusing on the real life as well as the education context also. So you know that previously, if you want to clean the room, we are using some kind of vacuum cleaner. We can go and do the things by ourselves, cleaning and all. We need to carry the device and carry. But now this is like a robot. When you click it on button, it maybe go here and there. It maybe go here and there. It's like automated. The cleaning might be automated. It may be cleaned by themselves, the machines. And suppose you want to cook. Now we have a assistants to cook, the assistant for robot. And similarly, during the COVID time, some of the foreign countries, even the prime, some of the cities also, they're using the prime. You know that Amazon, no? Amazon, they used to serve the food, they used to deliver materials with this kind of robots only. Even though I showed some of the video in the case of how the hospital converted the AI driven. Similarly, this kind of change is going to happen. And I'm just skipping this, the basic definition of AI. And these are the types of AI, like machine learning, natural language processing, and all. But I'm just showing this small demo how the PowerPoint having a upgradations comes now. You can see this. I'm just using my PPT. So I'm using the Microsoft Office 365. You can see this, the way the AI is, it cannot be avoided year after year. Even if you don't like AI, also automatically the AI features maybe come to the tools which are using it. Now we can see this. I'm going to the new presentation. I'm just preparing a new slide for my end. Okay. I like to prepare a new slide. You know this default, the designs are existing. This is also AI. When you open a PowerPoint, nowadays the AI is giving you some kind of design thinking. For example, I just going to the mobile learning. So I want to prepare a topic of mobile learning. When I type mobile learning, when you go to the designer, automatically the designer is there. When I click the designer, based on the context of mobile learning is designing. You can see this. So you can give the only the title. The machine designing a content. The machine's designing it. Okay, what is the slides? Only you can focus on the content. So when you focus on content, the machine suggesting the designs also. Suppose even you don't have an idea how to prepare these slides. You know the lot of tools we have, the Gamma. There's plenty of tools is there. But recently, the Microsoft Office 365 they incorporate the Copilot along with this. Copilot along with this. You can see this the Copilot. Recently, the Copilot look like add-on. It is available. Those are having Microsoft 365, automatically these options are available. Suppose my intention is to prepare a slide. Go to the Copilot. Now you can see this. The Copilot is giving this kind of this is like a Copilot. You know, this is an AI. It's a Microsoft AI. So it gives some kind of idea how to prepare a presentations. Create a presentation file. Even you can give the title is going to prepare. Create a presentation about you can give this overview. It's going to prepare, understand what kind of data, deadlines, or presentation. Suppose you want to create an image, you can create image. Anything you can go into work. Now you can see this. I just like to create a presentations from some source. You can go with. Suppose I create a presentation about. Suppose I want to prepare a presentations about artificial intelligence in 2020. So AI in higher education, higher education, higher education. Yeah, at 2025, or I can go the 2050. Okay, I want to know how the AI is going to create impact in the education sector in the year 2050. Okay, at the year. The 2050. Okay, 2050. Just click and go with this. Now it's giving us some overview about my. It gives some kind of idea. Same like ChatGPT. Now previously we are using ChatGPT separately, but now that's the reason I'm telling this. Hereafter, even if you don't like to use the AI, so default the AI features comes to you with all the tools. It's already connected with all the tools. So AI helping mechanisms, it may be acted as an assistant, it may be acted as an assistant, still is working on it. I ask the prompting, based on the prompting, the machine is going to suggest a content. Based on the content, we can start to prepare slides. You can see the still is working on it. I'm just waiting for this. Yes, hope you're seeing this slide now. The entire PowerPoint slide is ready. You can see this. One only, which one? Gamma app. And the problem with the Gamma app and all, we need to but you can see this here, the first slide, second slide, third slide with beautiful image, is providing. So within a fraction of second, I develop a slide. Are you able to see this PowerPoint slide? Just to give the title, based on the slide, it's providing you 50 old slides, even up to the conclusion. Suppose you want to add some images, go to the create an image. Suppose I want to add some image, go to the create image. And you can ask this robot using a laptop. So this image I want to laptop and mobile together. Okay. So I want to ask the prompting. Based on the prompting, the machine is going to generate images. This image, if you want to use your PPT, you can use it. Now you can see this AI is going to develop it. So AI generated content may be for further option. Try to insert a tab for the ribbon. Okay. Try to insert. Okay. This was the similar prompting. So working on the response for, I run in a problem, something else. Okay, I'm just asking this. Okay. A robot wearing a, so I'm just going to generate image, generate an image of robot wearing an Indian costume, Indian traditional costume. Okay. I'm asking this prompting. So also most it's going to give this. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Trying to insert a tab to be okay. I think I maybe lost this A credit, it seems. Okay. It may be working well in the morning and as work. Okay. So kindly try to this. We can prepare a PPT. Even we can understand you after uploading, you can be able to understand the file and up. So this way now the co-pilot, a default command at the is connected with the PPT. This way we can prepare a PPT. Suppose I like to go with a Word document. You can see this Word document also. So I'm just going to the Word document. Yeah, now you can see in the Word document. We have the Copilot now. We have the Copilot. Suppose I want to get the summary of this. Go to the Copilot. We can ask the summary of this. So look like we can do any kind of chatting with this Copilot along while using a PPT. Even you can prepare the article with this of Copilot discussion and all. So I want to summarize this document. Just go to summarize this document. Okay, and go with center. So now they enter this like a 37 page. The 37 page overview, I may be getting into this. So scanning the document. Now you can see this, that overview is providing. Now, hope you are getting this summary. This particular 30 pages consists of quantity, data, scales of measurement, normal, public, or division of normality. Everything discussed. Suppose I want to get more formal, make summary more casual. Everything we can customize based on the prompting we provide. Don't think this only is possible with this Microsoft only. Even it may be supporting now in the case of Google also. Go to the Google. I'm just going to the Google. So hereafter, the A is an important portion of any kind of tools, right? Default is there, but only things we need to find where is that option is there. We need to start exploring. Just go to the drive. And just going with a small PowerPoint in the case of Google Docs, Google Slides. I'm going to Google Slides. When you go to the Google Slides, this is the interface of Google Slides. You know this. This is the interface of Google Slides. Now it's providing the template also. It's providing a template. Suppose you don't like the templates, go with this, skip this. I hope you are getting this. This is called help me to create an image. Help me to create image. Suppose I want to create image. When I click this image, I can also prompting. For example, I have the image. This is like a AI only. We can make this robot wearing a doctor costume. When I ask the prompting, so based on the prompting, I'm using the Google slide now. The Google slide itself, there is a Gemini. You know, the Gemini is content with this. So when I asked to create, it started to creating image. Bring evolutions to life, it takes 20 seconds based on the internet speed once again. Hope you are seeing this. I just ask the prompting based on the prompting, the machine providing images. We can just do the cut and copy or just insert it. When you click this insert, it's also the insert image. Just click the insert image, automatically comes a PPT. And you can customize also. You can minimize it wherever you want to keep it, you can keep it. And you can type your content also. This way we can construct a PPT because it's AI supported preparations now. So this way it's helping a lot. And see this here, ask Gemini. Suppose while using it, you want to ask some prompting to the Gemini, we can ask directly to the Gemini. Even maybe helping to create a slide. I'm just going to create a slide. Create a slide about buying an electric like this and just made this. Okay. Or you can customize and just customize this. Okay, edit text. Edit the text also. So we can enter the prompting. Okay. Create a slide. And AAN education. So I'm asked the prompting and just going to enter. The first slide based on the electrical vehicle is providing. The second prompting I'm asking this. If you don't want to insert it, okay. And the second slide is emerging now. Create a slide on AI in IRG. We can prepare a one slide. For example, each slide having some subtopic. Just to ask the prompting based on subtopic is emerging. Better instead of using, because sometimes the chat GPT or this kind of Gemini or in the case of Copilot generated content may be wrong. So we need to ensure it, whether it's correct or not. Now we can see this slide. AI in higher education gives us the overview about the AI in higher education. So this way we can make a content like this. Hope you are getting how to use this Google slide for preparing a slides. Click the enter, insert, it may comes this. So like this, plenty of AI features, it will be default incorporated now in the case of different tools. And I'm just sharing some of the AI tools for you. So, and just this is my website, digigog.info. There I'm just comparing a lot of AI tools because within 2 hours I cannot able to cover the entire AI. And just sharing my site. If possible, you can visit the sites. There you can find some of the link. I'm just categorize the different tools. It might be helping for you. Sharing it. I'm sharing to the entire people. So please kindly click the link and explore the content. When you go to the digigog.info, you can find out this technology resources, or you can scroll down, you can find out the heading called digital education. Under this education called artificial intelligence. When you click this artificial intelligence, there is another web page may come. That web page also I'm sharing it. This is a new web page of artificial intelligence. So I already compiled the different tools for the chatbot. You know that chat, when you talk about ChatGPT, we are familiar with only 3 or 4 tools. But my request to all the learning community, that the teacher community, kindly used instead of one tool, kindly started use 5 or 6 tools, because each tool is having different capabilities. It's not developed by the same individual for all the 5 tools, but therefore all the 5 tools think in a different way. It give the answer in different way. So if you want to get some clarification about one question, don't ask only the questions, only one chat, but instead of you can ask 5 or 6 chatbots. From this, you can get some kind of clarity about the content. So Why I'm focusing and just listed some tools for you. Whenever you have the free time, kindly explore the Chat GPT, Gemini, Chat GPT or Explorer. Other than this, Perplexity, Pi, Copy.ai, Chat Sonic, Flow GPT, Gravity Write, Alina, Cloud.ai, even Forefront Chat, AI tools, Hire.ai, Bing, even the Bing, we have the Copilot, Hugging Chat, Character AI. These are the AI chatbots are available. If you want, I can share this, the chatbot list also here. So everything's hyperlinked. Suppose you want to prepare a PowerPoint. So I just do the demo how to prepare the PowerPoint with the use of Gamma, sorry, with the use of directly with the PowerPoint with the use of Copilot. But we have some third-party tool for preparing a PowerPoint like Gamma.app. This is one tool most of people are using. Slide Pilot, Storm App, Wondership Presenter, Copilot, and the Copilot may be helping. Magic Slides, Presentation AI, these are the tools. Suppose you want to use a board, you want to use a as a board, artificial intelligence board. So we have some tools for preparing a board. I'm just doing a small demo with this board. You can see I'm just going to the tool autodraw.com. Autodraw. It's going to help to the students, teachers community. You can see how it's helping for you. For example, most of teachers are not comfortable drawing. Suppose I am the mathematics teacher. I want to explain the concept of parallel. But due to this the uncomfortable to play draw may not be draw perfect in the class, but here you can see these tools might helping to eradicate this kind of challenges because there is an AI drawing tools. There's an AI drawing tools. My intention to draw a butterfly. Just select it and started to draw a butterfly like this. Don't worry about good or bad. Just to give you a small input about the butterfly. When done it, automatically the system having the capable to predict or the capable to understand what I draw it. Based on the drawing, it suggests a wonderful image of. See, I just draw this butterfly. Now it's suggesting an appropriate butterfly. You can select this butterfly. And these things you can explain the parallel with the classrooms. So this is a way when you like to give you a like draw something in the classroom, this kind of AI tools helping to reduce your workload. Just to draw a small sketch, based on sketch is going to identify what's intention to draw, and based on the intention, based on the recognition of the chat, I mean this kind of robots, it suggests appropriate images, and we can show this in the classrooms. We can show this class. Suppose I like to draw the other image like a car. I want to draw a car. So I just draw a car with a LKG child. When I finish the drawing car, we may get a wonderful car here. You can select the car which you like to show in the classroom. So this is a way we can lead our the teaching career very fastly. I mean, a very interesting way in this aspects. So this is called some kind of whiteboard. Suppose you want to go with this e-content. Suppose you people like to develop some e-content, some kind of small video. You want to prepare. I'm just sharing this much of it. I already compiled. When you click the automatically directly the sites only. So these are the tools might helping to prepare e-content, develop e-content with this. And suppose you want to develop a question paper, you want to use compose a mail for teaching and learning purpose. This much of AI supported teacher assistant tool is the AI supported teacher assistant tool. You can use the tool for preparing so I just like eye-opening session. I request all to explore because my task is not taught only on AI. I'm just focusing on the new trends in education, like technology enabled. And that's the reason I just give the name only. Right. Basically, I may be explaining if I get the chance for the entire artificial intelligence lecture, I may be explaining this. But due to time fact, I'm just giving the tools name only. If possible, kindly explore it. This is a tool for AI for image maker. Suppose you like to prepare an image. Even I prepare the image, for PowerPoint, I use this kind of tool only like a Leonardo AI or the case Y diagram and all. So this way we can use the AI tool for our teaching, learning, info assistant. And one more thing I like to show you as a wonderful AI tool for you. You can see this. I'm just going to the artificial intelligence. This is in a folder I created. Now the machine having the capability to recognize our emotion. Still now we think that the AI is not having the capability to emotion understanding. Now I'm just to introduce one tool. It's called Hume AI. The tool name is called Hume AI. Sorry. So the tool name is called yeah. The tool name is called hume.ai. I'm just sharing this link. So what I found from this tool, it's a wonderful tool. It having the caliber to recognize the facial reaction of India. For example, you know that even the higher education, school education, a lot of suicide attempts are coming now. So what we can do, we need to eradicate this kind of, we need to give some kind of guidance and counseling to the people, those who are having more stress, those who are having some kind of um, issues in their life. We need to identify first, and then based on this, we need to give some the orientation. But identification is bigger challenge because we have only two eyes. Through the two eyes, we cannot be able to know what is the people's problem and all. Because we have 50 students. Within a two eye, we cannot be explore all the students' problem and all. We cannot be experience all the student problems. But we have the tool. You can tell the students to use it by themselves, and from this facial reaction, suppose this kind of things maybe come in the future in the case of web camera also. For example, there is a web camera. If you kept the web camera in the classroom or the room, this web camera can have the recognition capability to understand or to understand this that emotion of the understand the feeling of the individuals. Based on the feeling, it's actually what is the problem, and it gives some kind of overview to the teachers. From this overview, the teacher maybe gives some kind of guidance counseling. You can see this. I'm just going to start building, and I'm just going to the mode of expression moment. You can see the machine having an understanding about to understand my facial reactions. Based on this, is going to give you a hope you are seeing this camera. This tools, I'm just keeping my face into the particular place. You can see this, the facial reactions showing this. I'm just smiling. Okay, calmness, interest. You can see the for each time that changing the things, confusion. Now it's a confusion. It is a calmness. It's an amusement. Are you able to see this here? I hope you are seeing this, the different facial reaction based on the different reactions. It may be change this level. So now the confusion this much a percentage, interest is 0.4, concentration this much. So this way is going. I'm just focusing on this. So I'm just concentrating. You can see this how I'm concentrating here. So concentration is nearly 4.8. Suppose I want to know the vocal burst. I want to know how I am vocal burst that speeches happen. You can know this how my top expression, vocal burst, speedy, prosody, right? Lot of which options are there, right? So what is my the top expression under this node speech detector? Now you can see this from the speech is going to recognize what kind of things based on the hearing, it having understand this whether I have the interest or confusion or awkwardness or contemplations, it's having everything is listed out this. So this way, in future, if you keep some kind of web camera, it's going to monitor the entire classroom behavior of the learners. So because we could not be explore the entire learner's behavior, instead of that, if we keep the camera having the capability to recognize all the integers separately and give some kind of summary report to us. Then from the summary report, we can start to give you a orientation and some kind of guidance to the learners. So this is a way the Hume app or this kind of AI is helping to recognize this individuals. Hope you are getting this why we need to use it, particularly to eradicate this kind of issues in the case of suicide and all. Okay, so I'm just moving to my PowerPoint slides now. Okay, so I'm just skipping this tool. This tool is called Hume.ai. Yeah. So we are talking about AI and just move to the other technology now. So hope you are getting this what is called AI. So AI means artificial intelligence. If machine think like a human being, machine act like a human being, if machines uh, sense like a human being. Because we have sense organs, similarly the machine having sense organs. This way the machine can recognize and give this interest. For example, I'm using the Microsoft Office and just give this demo how whether the machine having a sense capabilities. Yes, of course, the machine having sense capability. You can see this. I'm using the Microsoft PowerPoint of Microsoft 360. When I click the captions, the machine can recognize my voice. You can see the listening. What I think I'm speaking now is typing now. Are you able to see this? Who's typing now? In this case, the typing done by the machines, not by the human being. It having the caliber to recognize my voice, like it's having the hear. Like the same way the human being having a hearing capability, the same way the machine having the hearing capabilities now. So this way we can define the missions having a sense capabilities. Okay, and just stop sharing the captions. Hope you don't have doubts about 5G and AI. And just move to the concept of IoT. The next concept, next advanced thing is called IoT. What is called IoT? I already briefed it. What is called IoT? That's called Internet of Things. So as already mentioned, this the people is talking about smart home. Even if you go to some of the hotels, like a 4-star or 5-star hotel, they never give you a key. Instead, they give you a card. If you want to open the door, just to scan the door, you can open it. Even if you go to the 5-star hotel, to the 4-star, 3-star hotel, when you like to go to the hotel, the door may be open what is that automatically, because the machine having the sense. Similarly, we can control the entire home things through this kind of lighting. For example, recently I went to one Bangalore hotel. I stayed there. So what the way they made the smart, no? For example, I'd walk in nearly in the veranda of nearly 10, 11 o'clock. Just I came from the lecture and then moved to the room, the veranda. The veranda totally is dark, so there is no light. But when I started to walk, so wherever I'm walking, the light on. Wherever I'm walking, the light on. So where I walk in the front, no, the back lights are off. So the machine having the capability where the human beings are coming, where that it's showing this light, the other places automatically the light off. So this is a way they made some kind of smart hotel mode. So this is a way the IoT is going to help us. So Internet of Things, we can connect everything through the sense. We can have some kind of networking through this. We can able to control it. The best example, the government take initiative in the name of smart city. The smart city is best example IoT. So it's like everything they may connect with some kind of networking systems. And I'm just showing this. This is also part of the IoT smart toilet. So what is called smart toilet? Suppose you like to suppose you like to use the toilet. Sometimes you know that the elders know when you go for the early morning toilet, they have some kind of heart attack. Okay, so the early morning toilet, when you forced to go for a toilet, sometimes the people having a heart attack and all. So therefore, we need to have some tracking mechanisms in the toilet also. So here, what is the advantages? If someone's sitting or someone's the toilet after locking that they're not opening after 20 minutes, the toilet giving a warning message. This particular is like a robot system, it gives the warning message to the entire family member. It telling this some people are inside, kind of go and check. And apparently, after using the toilet, we can get some kind of report like toilet content analysis, diet suggestions, even give it what is your problem with your health. Everything is going to monitor. Even if you want to flush it water, just you can do with the mobile phone, just to press it that what is the toilet may be clean. So everything it may be monitored or tracked by the that system with this kind of robotic system like automated system. This was a part of this are the some exam for home. Similarly, smart fridge, you know that rate wise is very costly, but the good thing is that we can monitor everything without opening a door. For example, there is a cabin for milk. You have kept this milk more than a month. So it's going to give you alarm message here. So there is a milk packet you kept more than 1 month. It will be uh, poisons. Kindly throw like this. Give the warning message. Even suppose in your egg area, no, there is no egg. If you already feed it that shop owner name, just you can press one button in this area. Is automatically send a message to the shop owner to deliver a egg. So this is a way the entire things track, monitor. Yeah, and just moving to the next concept. Hope you are getting this IoT, right? Artificial intelligence QR code world. What is the QR? You know that quick response. Everything we are going with very fast manner. We are trying to with this. But now we are using this kind of QR code even for payment for anything. We are depends on the QR code. Even for connecting some website, we are using the QR code. But the QR code is moving to the different modes. In the case of Microsoft Tag, it's already there Microsoft Tag, but people not having idea. But in future, this kind of code might be converted to this kind of Microsoft Tag. Even this code may concern Microsoft. Sorry, this kind of QR code may become some kind of modernized way. Is going to be come into the different ways. Going to emerge in the future. Even the image may be a trigger. There is no need for a QR code. You can make any kind of image that may be image is a trigger. Through this image scanning, we can reach this particular site. Now, there's a possibility for this. And this a Microsoft tag is like a some kind of a color tag. The same like we can use it using the QR code. The similar way we can use this scanning and we can connect with this particular account, particular sites. It is possible use of QR code. Okay, hope you are getting this watch QR. And there is other technology which I like to focus in called 3D. 3D. What is the 3D? It's already there, but even though the people are talking about this new trends, because still it's not be used in the case of Indian context. Foreign they have started using. Suppose you want to develop some dummy model. You know the concept called digital twin. What is called digital twin? It's part and parcel of the immersive technology. For example, you are maybe trainer. You want to be do some kind of postmortem with the use of the body. Suppose there is no body available, so we can create a 3D model of this body in a virtual or in a kind of digital twin. The same like body, the similar kind of real body, we may get some kind of 3D body or 3D printing body. Through this, the people started to do the operation. Particularly the digital twin, no, is like a virtual lab. The people may do the operation in a virtual mode. They will get this same like experience like during while doing the operation in this body, no, the similar kind of experience they will get into this. This kind of experience possible with the kind of 3D printing. Okay, as well as the concept called digital twin. It's an emerging concept. You can do this some kind of try it with this kind of digital twin instead of a real objects. We can start at this kind of like a dummy one, and when you expertise the area, you can go to the real one, because the real one, for example, you want to learn about aeroplane. So the aeroplane, the different parts. So if you go directly the airplane, sometimes unknowingly we may be making some issues in the airplane. Instead of that, we can create some airplane model as a dummy. Through this, we may get the experience first. We need to operate first. Then after that, we can start to experience the this kind of real object. This concept is called digital twin. Similarly, we can use for 3D printing as part of this. We can create some 3D objects. Suppose we want to make a dummy model of heart, we can prepare a dummy model of heart with this kind of 3D printing. This is another emerging field. We can create any kind of dummy model with this kind of 3D printing or the real model also. Sometimes it may be equal to the real model. And this is a concept I already explained. That's called AR, MR. AR means augmented reality. MR means mixed reality. And the other one is called virtual reality. Basically, all the things may be called as an immersive technology or immersive things. Okay, now we can see this case. Yeah, so I'm just explaining one by one what is the difference between the augmented reality. In the augmented reality, the more in the case of augmented reality is real air. For example, as I already mentioned this, in the room I created some kind of tiger experience, right? So the room is a real one. The room above the real, there is a digital objects like a tiger is coming to my room. So in this case, the real objects more percentage of real objects. There only few percentage of digital objects tiger comes. That is called augmented reality. Augmented reality, it consists of two elements. One is real environment. The above the real environment that we superimpose digital objects. But there is another concept called mixed reality. It's like a combination of two elements mixed, the same like real as well as the digital object. But in this case, there may be interaction. For example, the person learning about the driving. So, but when you use this kind of VR boxes, you can able to drive with this kind of devices. You can uh, go on to directly the experience of the real world. So he may be drive like this with these of gadgets, but he may experience same like experience, but he can interact with this digital objects. For example, there is a car, opposite car is come. The immediately he maybe change this that what is that that hold he have, no, he can maybe change the person, he maybe drive like this. So these are the interactions possible in the case of mixed reality. But augmented reality, we don't have more interaction in the case of digital objects. This is the way it will be differ. Okay, the another concepts, virtual reality. The virtual reality, the 100% everything's virtual. We cannot see the any real objects. For example, when you wear these boxes, you cannot see who's sitting opposite. Instead of you are seeing this Taj Mahal, and you are walking the Taj Mahal, and you can touch the Taj Mahal wall. This kind of virtual tool experience we may get in the virtual reality, but you cannot see who's sitting in front of you. You cannot see the real object. You can see 100% virtual objects in this. Right, this is called virtual reality. Yes, I'm just moving to the other concept, because this was demo, I already done it. I'm just moving to the, suppose you want to know more about augmented reality, just sharing my website also. I'm just sharing this link of my website. I already shared. Continue with this and sharing this the specific link of the tool. So same once again, the digigogi.info. When you go to the sites, when I go to the site, 1 minute. When you go to the sites, you can scroll down. You are getting the separate link. It's called augmented reality. This is augmented reality. When you click this augmented reality, I already compiled some of the materials to refer on behalf for you people. So you may get what is the meaning of AR, how it's working. And I added some of the videos also. The tool named Spacecraft AR, AR Solar. These are the tools and how we can be experience this AR experience. Everything I just given as a YouTube video base. Kindly check. These are the trigger images. So I just given this some insight how we can download it and which are the apps. Even I just sharing this app link also. These are the app link. You can download this app. This is another tool. Animal 4D, you can download this app also. These are the, I just listed some of the app name also. These are the Google, like I just search with the tiger, no? Similarly, it may be supporting this much of animals. You possibly can look onto this. These are the some of the mobile applications with a very good applications of augmented reality. I'm just sharing this link. If possible, you can install. If you have the space in your mobile phone, you can install this for the application of AR. It helping to explore more about augmented reality, virtual reality, other things. Okay. Yes, and just move to these slides. Yes, we are discussing about 5G, AI, IoT, QR, 3D, and the AR. Now I move to the next technology, next emerging, or is already currently is available. That's called WT. Is called wearable technology. So wearable technology. Hereafter, all the technology we can wear it. We cannot be isolated from us. You can see that boy, no, he's having gadgets like virtual reality gadgets, but he can have the experience, look like a virtual reality experience, maybe get into. But we are already started to use this kind of wearable technology, the name of smartwatch. Even we are using this kind of headphone, like a earphone. No, these are the some kind of wearable technology only. So one way it may be good and parallel it may be affect the health also, but one way it may be helping to track our walking run, heartbeat rate, it tracking the number of steps you walk today. And sometimes you want to attend a call through watch, we can do this. Even WhatsApp message we can read from this. This will be the smart watch like wearable technology helping us. This is one way is connected to each other. For example, the mobile has connected with this smartwatch. Okay, then smart glasses. So 1 year before that Apple glasses, no, a lot of advertisement comes through the Apple glass. We can do the wonder. We can experience the wonder also. So similarly, the Google also introduced some glasses. So in future, according to me, after 10 years, there is no need for a mobile phone because that things may be replaced this kind of smart glasses. So if we thought mobile phones not needed, if you have the glasses through our eyelid itself, we can control everything. Even if you like to call one person through the eyelid, even the voice over. Now you can see this through the voice over we can control. Through the voice over, suppose I want to call my friend, I want to call my wife. Just you can give this voice over. Through the voice over is going to call, and the other things we can control through our eyelid. So this way we can control with the smart glasses. And there is an this are the advanced. I'm just showing this. There's a thermal camera because you know that automation car, automatic car. The problem automatic car why they're not using it still there is a problem with automatic car while using there is an accident because the camera not having a that kind of capability to recognize who's coming the up front and all. So that may be reason now there is an research going on. There is a thermal camera. Thermal camera. So what is the advantages? It not be scanned. For example, our camera, our car camera, no, now it's taking us a as it is as an image only, or as it is in video. But this thermal camera, what is the advantages? It may be checking whether the any human being like this look like the scanning some kind of avatar, some scanning some aliens. No, we are using this kind of devices. Similarly, this particular camera, it's tracking where the people is there, whether any person, any car is there. Based on this, it giving us some orientations and that AI technology along with this thermal camera, it may be safeguard in the case of accident cases. Okay. Uh, so you can see this some example. These are the advanced technologies comes to the real thermal camera game changer of making road. For example, it's having the capability who's it also it maybe give the signal. So so whether it may be accident or whether it make an accident or it may be touching the backside, everything is tracking with the camera. And there is another technology is going to surrounding us self-driving off-road. Okay, so this particular AI, I mean artificial intelligence, this is a part of the AI. It's not part of the wearable technology, and just listed some of the advanced technology also. This off-road environment recognition technology for detecting the extraneous substances such as dust, mud, snow, rain during off-road autonomous driving construction machinery. For example, you like to do some kind of construction work as an engineer. You must know what is the kind of dust, what is the mud. So like you want to do some kind of pre-evaluation, just you can send this robot is going to do some analyze. From the analysis, we may game to know that what kind of mud, what kind of land is this. We can get some kind of real picture about this. So this way the robot helping in this. And there's a small chip monitor sensor to monitor the health while driving. Particularly, you know that you may hear some news that the driver while driving in the bus and all, suddenly he's in heart attack. He stopped the car and he stopped the vehicle in the corner and all. Suppose suddenly when the person driving this heart attack comes, there will be a chance for the accident. But there's a small device. There's a USB thumb, very small device. If you're keeping it, it may be recognizing the health of the individual. For example, there's a radar smaller than a USB thumb drive, is integrated to the vehicle cabin and sends our signal to detect the human vibration, which are then sent back to the radar. For example, suddenly I have the heart attack suddenly while driving it. If the radar senses there, automatically through this radar sensor, giving some comments to the aid car, like a automated car, it's directly is going to the left side and stop the car in the safe portions. This way the radar are going to help in the futures. These are things, some of the advanced technology that life I'm talking about this. And just going back to that education context now, okay, because we are discussing about education and just shift into the some general aspects also. So that is called wearable technology. Now the next is called learning analytics. What is called learning analytics? As already mentioned, this learning analytics is one of the main things in the future. Why in the sense, even the MOOCs, some of the MOOCs courses, they monitoring whether the assignment submitted by the individual, each individual is perfectly. It's showing the 60% of content over 75% of content finished. Everything is giving this overview. And Tallies give the suggestion when you can write, when you can submit it, every suggestion. And parallelly, suppose I want to know who am I in the case of learning context. Suppose I'm using regularly on the LMS platform. The mission itself gives some kind of overview about my learning progress, my learning style, whether I may be apt for this particular content to learn. So everything the mission having the learning capabilities. From the capabilities, the missions having some kind of analytics gives some good idea. This might be good for the teacher because as a teacher, we cannot be monitor all the 50 students perfectly. But if you are having the LMS platform, all the 50 students used to the LMS platform, through the LMS platform progress, the mission having some kind of overview about each individual. That overview is nothing but the learning analytics of the individual. From this, we can lead our further deliberation in the case of classrooms. So this is a way learning analytics might helping us. And the other elements, yeah, I'm just going to the similarly adaptive learning and is important portion of the AA only. And apparently this kind of adaptive learning personally is leading customization. As I already mentioned this, even if a person is learning, when the person is learning possible means when the content is customized by the AI and gives to us, you felt that it's good content, then it can start learning. That's called, it automatically promote that person is learning adaptive learning. What is called adaptive learning? Based on our interest, based on the progress, the missions tailor the content as part of the customize. Tailor the content. After that, it's giving this remarks, giving the content to us. So this is a way. This things like learning analytics helping us. Now I move to the micro as well the nano learning. What is called micro learning and nano learning? As already pointed that micro learning and nano learning is like a learning content is very small, like a bit size content. Bit size, don't give you a big content. Instead of that, give us a bit size, very small content. Give you things to the learners. Through this, you can know the learning progress of the individuals. Don't put 1 hour lectures or 2 hour lecture, because the 1 hour lecture, 2 hour lectures, it may be going for death end in the future, because now the people are focusing on shorts video based, or the learning is very short basis, like a bit size content. So very soon this kind of maximum, even the online also, better to go with 1.5 hour, because the 2 hour lecture maybe leads boring. Even for the interaction also, 1 hour lecture, even the 20 minutes lecture is enough. The remaining session we can go for interaction. That's it's more things maybe create. But now the micro learning also reduces the nano learning. We need to think about how to make the learners to be engaged through this kind of small shorts video or small content. Okay, so this we need to be thinking about this. Even you know that instead of giving a 10-page content, We need to convert the 10 pages content in a single mind map or some kind of infographics, because it will be small infographic, but it has meaningful content. So this is a way we need to think how we can customize our nano learning or the micro learning. So the nano learning, micro learning is small focus bits of learning, and nano learning is a miniature version of micro learning. So it's part of it's like a subset of micro learning. So we need to be thinking about how we can customize our content in these aspects. Okay. So now we are discussing about micro learning and nano learning, and just moving to the another last part of my presentation. That is called this is called gamification. Actually, these things we need to discuss more. Gamify learning. Now the learning might be gamified learning, gamification. I'm just going to connect a small activity. I request all to join this. Before that, I'm just to explain what's the gamification. So still now we are providing a education in education mode. Instead of that, when you think about to share the education entertainment mode, that is called edutainment. We need to entertain the learners even though we are providing the education. So providing the education entertainment mode is called edutainment. So I request all the teachers community, when you like to go with one lecturers, kindly add some kind of entertainment component into the classroom teaching. So I'm just adding this gamified learning. Gamified means we cannot use the game as a learning process. Instead of that, we are using some game elements like using the avatar, using a leaderboard, using a scorecard. So like this, we are adding some kind of some kind of game elements into the learning process. That is called as a gamified learning. I'm just going to do a small demo. I request all possible kindly join with a small game. It's maybe engaging you. So the tool is called Bluecut. The tool which I'm going to is called bluecut.com. It's one of my favorite tool for assignment. I'm just going to log in. You can see the level of classroom engagement. The tool is a level of the classroom engagement. It's like make the classroom more vibe. You can use this kind of tools. Okay. And just connect with my mail ID. Just connect with my mail ID. So this way we can engage. See this that level A of education. Just continue with this. So I will share this link. I request the participant. We have 70 participants. Please kindly join this small activity. I already created a lot of questions bank here, lot of activities bank here. So suppose I like to conduct a small activity, the name of tech logo. Some of the tech logos I'm just going to show you. You need to identify the logos only. So we have this much of content. You can see this. We have this much of game elements like a gold quest, Crypto Hacky, Pirate Voyage. These are the games, but each game has different game elements. You go to the battle royale. When you click the battle royale and click the host, you can see this what going to happen. When you click the host, yeah, it asking this give this points. So previously in the classroom we are giving the marks. Instead of that, the gamification is focused on giving you points. Don't give the mark instead of the giving you points. This is one kind of changes needed in the classroom, and we are treated that student as a what is that mark generated machine. They are not a mark generated machine. We can treat it as a individual only. That's the reason we need to convert that mark system is a point system. Like we can assign a 3 point to each individual and just host now. Now I request the participants. I'm just sharing the link. What you can do, yeah, I just copy and share this link. I request all to click the link and participate this event. Very active, very interactive participation. So I request participants kindly click the link. When you click this link, it asking your name. So kindly give your name. Kindly give your name. After this, it asking to select the avatar. Kindly select the avatar, please. Those who are joining, I can able to see from here. Thank you, Sopana, madam. So she joined here. Similar way, I request all the participants kindly join. Yes, thank you, AV. Thank you. Yes, fine. So this is 6 participants join. Dr. JM join. Others also please join. If you want, I can share once again the link. So just click the link and it asking the name of you. Just join the name of you. And after that name, it select your own avatar. Listen, this avatar is one kind of game elements. Previously, we may use everything for our profile photo. Instead of the now, the learning, no, we can generate our own avatar. Even the PUBG game or different games, no, the people are generating their own avatar. That avatars based we are connecting the individuals. Now the 19 participants on the screen. So can I go for start? Can I go or can I wait for some more people? Wait, I can just, if I come 25, I can start this event. Now the 20, so 21. So 4 more is needed. as 4 people can join, I can just start this. I'm just brief the game. Meanwhile, actually, you are going to play with each individual. For example, there's a 23 participants now. Each 23 participants, you are going to play with each individuals for different round. For example, when you go for a like a tennis match, single match, each match you have one opponent. You are going to play with them. The similar way, out of 27 people, each round you make it one opponent. You are going to play with that person only. And when you get the questions, if you give the response fastly, correctly, you may be the winner. The next person may be loser. And basically, I give the 3 points. You are going to play with the 3 points only. For each wrong answer, or even if you give the correct response compared to the both the people give the correct response, but the time aspect, for example, A, Anil Kumar and BTS. BTS give the correct response compared to the Agil Kumar fastly. The BTS may be win. He 3 points may be keep it as it is, but the Agil Kumar his 3 point may be reduced to 2 points. For each loss your game, you may be lost one points. When you reach the 0 points, you cannot leave the next level of game. Hope you are getting this. You have the 3 points. You are going to play the 3. We can aim to know that who is having more points, right? Who is having more points? They are the winner. I'm going to start this game. Each round you are getting one opponent from this 36 participants. I'm just skipping this. Then after getting a participant's name, your screen total may be changed and you are getting the questions and give the questions, read the question and give the response fastly. And also not connecting these questions, participating the this look at, you can give the response in the chat box also and just skip this instruction. Now your time start. The first round, these are the participants. You can know that you know this is the opponent also. Meenakshi with Percy, Jeevan with identify the logo. What is the logo? This is one kind of chat bot. This is one of the chat bot. The chatbot is a one chatbot logo. Very simple. You can identify the logo. This chat, even this icon as well as the names relevant. The letter may be relevant. Can you give the answer? Even those who are not participating, kindly give the response in the chat box. The answer is quant. The answer is quant. Kindly give the response fastly. Now we came to know that who is the winner of this round. In this, those who are getting the names of the dark white color, they are the winner. So the first round, only the white color people are winning the race, winning the game. That the dark color people they lost the game. Yes, thank you, Kanak. The answer is one. Yes, the second round with 32 people. The second question. Now the second of the different parties, different opponents. Yes, identify the logo. What is the identify the logo? This one of a search engine also. Sorry, we can use search engine. Now the people have started using. Yes, correct. Anubama, you are correct. Now the people are using with A also. The answer is Bing. For this round, here even you maybe give the right answer. Based on the speed of your opponent, you maybe lost the game also. So in your mobile phone, you are getting whether you right or wrong. Right now, 32 players remain. 32 players are remaining. 32 players are remaining. Yes. Fine. Okay. Great. So now still 32 players. You can know that some players only 1 point, some players 2 players. Those are getting 1 point, they will be lost 2 rounds, it seems. Okay. Now it's very simple question. Identify the logo. What is the logo? This is a browser. It's a browser. We are daily using it, it seems. Okay. Yes. Sumit goes, you are correct. Google Chrome. Yes, fine. It's a Google Chrome. Here there is a competition between the two individuals. Okay. Yes. Now we can see up to the third round, 32 participants. Up to the third round, 32 participants. Now the fourth round, we may lose some participants because they maybe get 0. When they get the 0, they cannot participate in the next level game. Now we can see, start with the 32 participants. Now we have 17 participants on. Now we have only 17 participants. We have only 17 participants. Now the fourth round with 17 participants now. Okay. Now they get this opponent. Praveen with Jessica, Viz with Jeevan with Dhoni, Likit with BTS. Yes, what is this? This is another chatbot. This is one of a funny chatbot. Any idea? What is the chatbot name? This logo name. The logo. The logo of this chatbot. Yes, Rukmani, you are correct. The answer is Hugging Chat. The answer is Hugging Chat. Yes, now we can see the 70 players on the screen. We are moving to the fifth round. So the 17 players, those who are getting 0, they may be away from this game. Okay. Basically, you are correct. Okay. Yes. Now, only 15 players on the screen. The fifth round, 15 players. So we can move to the next level game. Next round. Yes. What is the logo? What is the logo? Actually, now the name is changed. Previously, this icon, I'm talking about this icon only. Now the Gemini name changed. I mean, Gemini, no, Gemini, you know that, but the icon little changed now. Gemini icon changed. It is a Google board, please, the Google board logo, but now the Google board is not there. Google board is not. Now we are, the Google board is moved to, converted to some Gemini now. But Gemini have only one icons, like, yes, now 15 players, only 9 players on the screen. You can see only 9 players on the screen. The next round with the 9 players, with the next round with the 9 players. So each round, the participant may have the questions in the mobile phone. Okay. Now, what is the logo? Okay. What is the logo? It is also a browser. Yes, correct. Manila, you are correct. Correct. Rajani, you are also correct. Fine. I think this A for the previous question or this. No. Firefox will be different. But the Fox symbol, you may find it. It is a Microsoft Edge. It's a Microsoft Edge. 9 players on the screen. 9 players on the screen. Now this round, 6 players going to reduce into, yeah, 8 players, sorry, 6th round, only 8 players on the remaining. Now the 8 players only the remaining. So the game's going to go with only 8 players, all the best with the 8 players. BTS with Sean, Soundmaya with Jean, Vish with Lata, Vish and Sharan having more score now. Yeah, identify the logo. Very good. This may be Apple based user, they can understand. Those who are using Apple laptop, they or the Apple devices, they can be able to recognize this. Yes, correct. Vanilla, you are correct. Anubhama, you are correct. It's called answer is Safari. It is a browser of Apple laptop, Apple versions, Safari. Yes, fine. Now the 8 players, they remain. The next round is the 8th round. I don't know number of players in the 8th round. So we can know this the results. In this results, okay, BTS, Soumya, AB, and Wish only winner. Others are lost the game. Now the 6 players, still 7 players on the screen. The next round, the round number 8. So there is a heavy competition between the 7 members, but this time lot of one score is that they maybe go. What is this? This is another social media platform. It is specially meant for the images, image or some kind of creative images. We can share it. Yeah, of course, Magesh and Anubhama, you are correct. The answer is Pinterest. The answer is Pinterest. Yes, thank you, Thakur and Sumit. Your answer is correct. So this way we can increase the audience. Now I just added some kind of general question, but you can go with some specific questions related to your subject in make the classroom more vibe in this aspects. And now still the 7 plays, the round results, you can know that yes, Renustri, BTS, Jiva and Renustri, they are the winner. Renustri is compared with the 2 people. Yes, now only 5 players on the screen. So 5 players on the screen now. So it's a competition with the 5 players. All the best with the 5 players. Yes. What is this tool? What is this tool? This is another chatbot. It is another chatbot. Hope so this time some people may be out to. Yes, you are correct, Vanilla. You are correct. The answer is correct. Answer is correct. It's called perplexity. The perplexity. This is an image of perplexity. Yes. Good. So I'm just. Yes, you are going to see the results of the round number 9. I hope some people maybe lost this round. Yes, we have only 3 players on the screen. Only 2 players, right? Only 2 players. All the best, Wish and Renustri. The competition between only 2 players now. See this, start with 32 players, now we end with only 2 players now. So there is a competition between Wish and Renustri. Wow, this is a very simple tool. Simple. Even we started to use from 2006 for 15 onwards, the mobile phone. Yes, Vanilla, Magesh, you are correct. It is Google Assistant. You maybe use the first AE in the case of Android mobile. Yes, iPhone X also correct. So, but out of 2 people, we see who's the winner of this round. The round winner is Renustri or Wish. We see this, the winner, victory, Renustri. I think there more one more round. There is one more round because Wish having 2 points. Now he lost 1-1. Both are 1-1 point. This is the last round to Wish as well, the rainy streak. So all the best to both. This may be last round for both of you. Yes. Wow. This is another professional networking. It's a professional network, social media network only. But we used it for the professional purpose. Yes, Magesh, Sangeeta, you are correct. The answer is correct. LinkedIn, that you know, LinkedIn. Okay, fine. This is a LinkedIn. Yes, now the results, we are going to know all the 32% results in a single sheet. Yeah, Perisis ma'am, you are correct. The match results, yeah, victory is Wish. Congratulations, Wish. You may be a winner of this the entire game, it seems. Hope so. I will say this. Yes. The third person goes to Sharon. Congratulations. Second person go to the registry, and first person go to this is called leaderboard. These are the game elements you need to add up into the class. Now you can see this your positions. Even Jeevana Jyoti are third positions. BT third position, Soumya's positions. We can know all the individuals up to the last person what is the position for them, right? So this way we can know that the position of the individuals. We can engage the audience. This is called gamification. So this is called gamified learning. Hope you are getting this. This is gamified learning. And just concluding. And just concluding with a few slides. Okay. Yeah, still I'm talking about much of technology, but I'm just going to conclude with some remarks. Whatever may be, we are using much technology, not technology. That's up to you only. Technology adaptations, each individual's perception. But my request that instead of criticizing, kindly come forward to openly to accept this technology because even if you are not using, other people might be using it. If you have the survey in the 21st century, we need to increase our digital skills. If you don't have a digital skills, we cannot be surveyed as a 21st century teachers. I request all kindly strengthening what are the current technologies comes as in what way they are using for teaching learning. At least we want some awareness about this. And I just going to conclude with some other quotes. There is no app to replace your lab. Read the book on your lab. Why I'm focusing because there are people like us. We are always using a mobile phone to read. We stop learning with the use of textbook now. We are always using a social media to spend more time, and that's it. The reasons our screen time much increasing, our book timings are reducing. Therefore, we can come back to our normal life to replace your lab to read our book because we are using laptop different devices. But apparently, we need to strengthen our skill, strengthen our knowledge. Mean we need to read your books, more book. So kindly depends on your own lab. Keep your book in the lab and start to read. And the one more quotations, even though but good, better, and best lab, it will be our parents' lab. So you can, because they will give, even you know that during our olden days, our grandfather maybe give wonderful stories that gives a lot of values in our life. But now we don't spend time with the family member. That's the biggest problem. So even we have a problem, let we can sit with the parents, spend time with them. Even if you have the worries, just what is that? Keep your head in your mother's lap or father's lap. It gives a lot of remedy for your life. And finally, I can quote some of the quotes with um, um, can follow because he's a person. He may give him wonderful insights about technology integration, the teaching and learning in the LinkedIn. And that quote, like that fusion of creativity and technology is like fuel to drives progress in the digital age. So therefore, we need to connect with both creativity along with the technology. This is always good. And creativity and technology are like a two wings of the bird. So working together to soar a new height. Suppose you want to fly more high, the two wings is important. Therefore, creativity is in one wing and technology is in more wing, other wing. So we need to use that both the wings to go with the next level. So thank you for this much of people. I'm just giving the acknowledgement. Start with Google and Pixabay. Even I can go with the Chat GPT, all the chatbot which I used for developing a presentation. Thank you all the people those who are supporting to strengthening my slides, particularly for all the chatbot, all the Googles and other devices. And SlideShare contributor website and mobile apps because I just listed some of the tools names and all. And thanks to the reference authors because I quoted some of the technical terms like different terms like I used, no, like gamification. For this, I just shared the thanks to some of the authors which they highlighted. And thanks to the PowerPoint, because there's a way I'm just late my first day. Thanks to my teachers, those who supported to reach my slide. Thank my students, because I am always to learn from my students. When you follow the student, when you started to learn from the student, because hereafter, there is no learning like learning by yourself. We can learn with all the people. Like society give you a meaningful learning to us. Better if you want to strengthen your technology skill, better to learn from the youngsters. Instead of started to learn from your side, there is a chance you cannot be followed properly. Better you can start to learn with the students. That is the reason I'm talking about cohort learning. Cohort learning, suppose you want to strengthen your technology, just connect with your students, with your children, and make it a from forum and started to discuss in each day and make it more vibe in this. And thank my students, especially my colleagues of Central University of Karnataka, now I'm in Karnataka. And thanks to the organizing committee of the entire AV College, Arts and Science College, to give this chance for me to share my views on this specific area. Special thanks to all the participants for your patient listening and active participations for this the entire 2 hours. Thank you so much. If you have the questions, please come forward.
Thank you very much, sir, for delivering such an engaging and enriching session. We now open the floor for a Q&A session. This is your opportunity to get your queries addressed. If anyone has a question, please post it in the chat box. We will read it out.
Yes. So there is a wonderful question from Sugashini. How can cohort learning enhance the peer-to-peer interactions and collaboration? Of course, the cohort learning meaning itself is a collaborative learning, it's a cooperative learning, as well the collaboration. Automatically, the mutual learning may be happen, mutual learning, mutual interaction may be happen. Of course, it may be a peer-to-peer or go with a peer-to expert also. There is no need for always a peer. Sometimes we need to expert to lead further. So we need to connect with the experts. Even the normal group of people consists of all the sets of people, even the like experts with normal achievers along with you people, like go with a collaborative work in a group basis and get the success in a group, get a success in a group. That is be main important in the case of cohort learning. Yes, any other things?
The participants can also unmute their mics and ask questions directly.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma'am, please. Yeah.
I am Ms. Vidyalata, IQAC coordinator of the college.
Yes, ma'am, please.
It was a wonderful session and a pleasure having you, sir. I have a question on behalf of all the commerce and management faculty.
Yes.
You have given us a list of AI tools to be used for physical sciences and life sciences. But are there any specialized tools?
You're talking about AR, augmented reality, right? Augmented reality for commerce teaching, right? AI is, I already shared some list of tools. You're talking about AR or AI?
AI.
AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, you're talking about artificial intelligence, right?
Yes.
I'm just talking about, it's not even the chat GPT. It is not only meant for one subject. Okay, all the chat bots is meant for the all the different. I mean, all the subjects only. If you want, I just to share in the screen. As already mentioned, that there is a tool which I share now, like that entire. Yeah, I'm just sharing this on technology. Yeah, you can see this the same website, artificial intelligence. The link we already shared it. When you go to this teacher assistant, no, this tools is common for all the people. It's not only for one or two teachers. Yeah, all the subject specific is possible with this. There is a tool. I'm just showing this some demo also very fastly. So when you go to this AI for teaching, you can see this tool called Eduate Magic Tool. And just go to eduate.ai. Sorry. Okay. Hope my voice is audible now. Yes, fine. Yes. So these tools might be good for to explore. I mean, it may be common to the entire subjects, not for only one subject. Kindly look onto this. Similarly, we have the other tool. We have other tools like I'm just showing this. We have set up tools, but only things we need to explore it. There's a tool called Defeat for Teacher. This is another tool. It's all common to all the teachers community, not specific for any subject. Tool name is called Defeat for Teachers. There also you can ask the prompting. You can ask, for example, I want to go with the design thinking. Okay. So I don't know about what is the design thinking. You can specify what is want and go to the design thinking. Just give the title. Based on the title, it gives this lesson plan along with this. What is that glossary? What is the important points in this? Everything is gives some kind of clear idea, like instant resources providing for us. You can see this. I just ask the design thinking. I may get a design thinking ideas, right? So immediately I can get this idea about the design thinking. There is a summary, there is a new vocabulary, and multiple choice questions, and short answer questions, and open-ended questions about this area. So therefore, kindly identify, because now the AI is working for the multi-lab model. It's not a single model. It's not only specific for one subject or two subjects. It may be common for all the subjects, most of the chatbots. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Hope just given some answer for your questions. Any other
Yes.
questions? Yeah. Tabitha Katula, if you want to download a PPT, I already share my PPT in the Creative Commons license only. So just you can type here because you're asking this question. So just you can type the question A, like, okay, artificial intelligence. Thiago, just type as an artificial intelligence Thiago. So automatically go to the OER Commons material only. Lot of resources there. So under this slide share, everything I just posted the content. You can find this content also. And suppose you want to go directly OER, can you just type in OER? You can get this OER Commons. This in this one, like what is this? It's a Creative Commons license. You can download the resource directly from here. This we can download directly from this. Yes. Any other doubts?
So one of my colleagues, she has posed a question here. How can cohort learning enhance peer-to-peer interaction collaboration? She
I
said.
already given the answer, Madam Father Sugashini.
Okay.
I already given this answer. The first when
Okay.
you started, I just started to give the answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more questions, sir.
Okay, madam, please.
So we can end this session. As we've come to the end of the session, allow me to express my gratitude to all those who made this event possible. We extend our heartfelt thanks to our speaker, Dr. K. Thiagu, for his enlightening address that has set a strong foundation for the rest of this program. Your
Yeah,
insights.
madam, 1 minute, 1 minute. There is a question from Roshin, madam.
Sure,
After
sure,
this.
sure.
Sorry for this.
Yeah.
Roshin, madam, the question is very valid of the current context, because the content, trueness or scientific, or in the case of authenticity of the informations, we need to ensure from our, because even when you go to the chat GPT down, there is a disclaimer that sometimes the chat GPT giving a wrong information, falsified information. Therefore, we need to ensure that we need to cross check whether the information given by the chat GPT or AI tools provide by the information is correct. The authenticity we need to ensure from our end. We need to check from our end.
तू लिखेगा नहीं तो क्या करेंगे?
And one more thing, that authentication.
Constitution of India came in.
Hello. Yes, the authentication you need to be find through references, whether that resources which is provided by the chatbot, whether giving the authentic information with the citation with the references. If it is scientific references, the scientific citation properly is there, then you can ensure that it will be perfect. Otherwise, don't rely on the AI content. So most of the content is like a falsified information is providing, but as a researcher, as a teacher side, we need to cross check this. Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Please kindly go with this. The question. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. You've started with a very humorous take on AI, sir, and you've helped us understand how AI is going to revolutionize the way we live, work and think. You also introduced us to AI tools like immersive learning, Anatomy AR, AI Lupa, Copilot, Gemini, AutoDraw, Hume, gamification, and so many more. We can't wait to incorporate all of this in our everyday classrooms. This session is a treasure of information and inspiration, equipping us with tools and strategies to empower education. Your insights have provided us with valuable tools and strategies to enhance our teaching practices, sir. Thank you once again for your time and effort. This is the second time we are having sir in our college. The previous, I think it was 1.5 years back, and we totally remember what you said that day, and that is why probably we contacted you for the second time as well,
Okay,
sir.
okay, fine.
We are very grateful that you could give us your precious time. We'd also like to thank the management of AV College, our principal, Dr. C.H. Rajlingam, our vice principal, Dr. P. Padma, for their unwavering support and encouragement. Their guidance and motivation has been instrumental in making this event possible. I also thank all the participants for their enthusiasm and attention. I'd also like to express gratitude to the technical support team for ensuring a smooth virtual experience for everyone. Let's continue this journey of learning and innovation over the next few days. I request all of you to be present for the day 2 session. The Zoom link will be posted in the WhatsApp group. Only the participants who have registered and paid will attend all the 5 sessions. That they only will receive the certificate. The feedback form will be posted in the chat box in 2 minutes. But before we do that, I request all of you to switch on your camera so that we can have a group picture for documentation purposes. Please switch on your cameras.
Stop sharing also, then only it's visible.
Thank you so much. You may now switch off your cameras. The feedback form is in the chat box. Please give your valuable feedback. You may now leave. Thank you so much for all your time, your patience, your efforts. Please come back and join us for the day 2. Thank you very much.
Request all the participants to give their feedback and leave the Zoom room. The link will be open for another 5 minutes.